guys? Learning with Rich here. In this video, after we learn balancing wire size and breaker service on our last video, in this video we are going to talk about creating a panel schedule, and we're going to check our design as the last part of our electrical system. Okay? So after this electrical system, so we will now be moving to the plumbing system. So we will be doing these last two exercise before we move to the plumbing system. All right, so let's get started. So in this exercise, let's quickly create a panel schedule report for our, let's say, panel board MDP1. So we are still working on the same building. Okay, so as you can see, if I go to the power design, so let's say I go to the second floor power plant. So this is the same building that we are working since day one, right? So what we will be doing in this exercise is let's create a panel schedule report. Okay, so very simple. So how to do that? So to do that, let's just go to the Analyze tab, and then from the reports and schedule, you can see here panel schedule. So that's it. So it generates a panel schedule for a specified panel. So I'm going to select this one. And then as you can see, these are the panels that you can select for you to be able to create the panel schedule for that particular panel. Okay, so I'm gonna select here PP2B. So that's what I want. So this one. Okay. And then take note of this here. So panel schedules are created using the default templates. Okay, so that's all right. And that's it. You just select OK. And then that's now your panel schedule. So as you can see, you can check out here the branch panel. Okay, so you can modify the font. You can change the justification. So it tells you here supply from, the mounting type, enclosure type, and then the volts, etc., etc. And then you can see here different buses, A, B, C. And then you can also see here all the circuits, okay, that was created, and then the loads here. Okay, and then after you create this panel schedule for your design, so the next thing that you can do is, of course, you can put it in your sheet. Okay, so how to do that? Of course, you just need to go to your sheets, and then let's open up the sheet for that. So I'm gonna open this one, and then the panel schedule that you created is here in the panel schedules. So just expand that, and then there's now your PP2B. So you just need to drag and drop that inside the title block or the sheet, and then you just need to click to place it, and then just select modify, and that's it. All right, so basically that's how you create your panel schedule. So if you want to edit that, there's an option to edit this one, so you can select that, and then you can select your edit panel schedule, and then you will be going back again to the panel schedule window. All right. Okay, so that's it for creating your panel schedule. So now the next thing that we will be doing is, let me just close this one so it's not difficult. You can always rewatch the video. You can pause the video if it is too quick. So I'm gonna close this one, and then I'm gonna open another exercise, which is the last exercise for our electrical design topic. So I'm gonna open the last one, so the number 10. And then for this one, another quick exercise. In this exercise, we're going to learn how to use the system browser, although we already know this before because we have gone on the mechanical design. But just a review, so we're going to learn how to use the system browser to examine this time the circuitry that we created in previous exercises. So the system browser is a useful tool for checking the design and locating components in your project. And then you can also learn to use the check circuits tool to verify that all the circuits in your plan are connected. Okay, so let's do this one. So let's check our design. So the first exercise is, let us view unassigned components. Okay, so how to do that? By using your system browser. So I'm going to right click at the blank space. Let's look for the browsers. And then let's look for the system browser. Just select that one. Okay, so here is my system browser. As you can see, my system browser here, you can actually put it here. And then you can now see your system browser there. Or I can drag the system browser out, put it here, and then I can drag this part of the system browser and then put it here at the bottom. There you go. And then I can now see here. So you will see here from the systems category for the electrical that I have two unassigned items here. Okay, so if I am expanding this one, and then I expand that, so I have electrical, two unassigned items here for the electrical. I expand that, so the power. So I have here one receptacle and then one TSB. Okay, so the duplex receptacle is located on lounge space number 212. So the space name is lounge. It's actually somewhere here. See, it's already highlighted there. Right? And then if I'm going to select here the modify to deselect that one. So as you can see, I can hover my pointer to one of the receptacle here and then press tab once and then I click. So you can see that I have these receptacles here. 1, 2, 3, 4 receptacles connected to PP-2C. As you can see, the home run there is pointing to that panel. So meaning to say, these 4 receptacles is actually connected here. So, and it's also highlighted here on our electrical system. So if I'm going to expand this, I'm going to expand this one. I'm going to expand this. So that's your circuit number 1. And then that's your MDP-1. There you go. And then you just need to click this PP-2C. If you click that, again, it will highlight here on our system browser, which is very useful because it will tells you what is that particular circuit that is connected to PP-2C, and it's here. So I'm going to expand that, and then I'm going to expand this one, and then I'm going to expand this, and expand again, expand, and there you go. So there is our PP-2C. So on our PP-2C, if I'm going to click this receptacle here, so if I select that, it will highlight the circuit number 2. So meaning to say, these connections here, these 4 receptacles that is connected to PP-2-C is on the circuit number 2. Okay? Right? So if you hover your pointer to that, or if you click that one, so you will notice it will highlight the circuit here. So I can expand this one to further dig, and then I can now see here the 4 receptacles that is connected to that circuit or to that panel dash 2C. Okay? So let's say, for example, I want to add these receptacle to that circuit. Okay, so how to do that? Alright, so for me to be able to do that, I just need to add that to the circuit. Okay, so I'll select this circuit, and then I'll select here Edit Circuit. Just click that one, and then by default, Add to Circuit is already activated. So I just need to select that particular receptacle that I would like to be added to the circuit. So I'm now going to select this one, and then I'm going to select here Finish Editing Circuit. And that's it. So if I'm going to look for that circuit number 2, it's now updated. So as you can see, I now have here 5 receptacles connected to my circuit number 2, and it's now highlighted here as well, right? So you see there's the connection for that circuit pointing to PP-2C. Okay, so basically that's how you view and assign components and add to a circuit. Now, so let's just try to check the circuits. So I'm going to select modify here, and then I'll try to check the circuits if there are some components that is not yet connected to the circuit. Alright, so I'll just go to the analyze, check systems, and then I select here check circuits. So definition, it verifies all circuits for proper connections to panels and valid system assignments. So errors are reported in a warning dialog. Okay, so I'll just select this one. All right, so there's a warning. So it tells me that circuit is not assigned to a panel. So if I'm going to zoom in, so this is actually the one that is not yet assigned to a panel. Okay, so if I click that one, you will see that it's here. It's unnamed. Okay, so it's not assigned. So if I'm going to just double check, I'll select here modify. It's already in the circuit, but as you can see, when I click the check circuits, there is no panel assigned to that particular LP2-C. Okay, so I'll just close that one. So I click this, so it's here. All right. So we want this LP2C circuit to be assigned to a panel. So how to do that? So let's say what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that one. I go to the electrical circuits, and how to add that to the panel is you just need to select from here. Okay, so let me repeat. So you just need to select that electrical equipment. Okay, just click that. And then you go to electrical circuits. And then let's look for the panel. Okay, so I'm going to select that. And then you can now select here, where do you want to connect that? So let's say I want that to connect to the panel MDP-1. Okay, so I'm going to select that one. There you go. And then electrical circuits, just select modify to terminate it. Okay, so as you can see now here, so there is no LP2C here anymore. So it's already connected to our MDP-1. So if I'm going to select this, because I want that to be highlighted to the system browser, so I'm going to select again this panel and then look for the system browser. Okay, so it's now here. So as you can see, it's now under the MDP-1. So I'm going to expand that. And then I'll select this one. So this is the LP-2C. So my LP-2C is now under the MDP-1 panel. All right. Okay, so it's now connected to that main distribution panel -1. All right. So basically, that's the basic way of creating your panel schedule and checking your design using your system browser. Okay, so on our next video, so we are now going to start on creating a plumbing system. So hopefully you have learned something in this video. If you have any comments, questions, and suggestions, you can put it on the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.